Hello everyone! And welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope all of you stay safe during this pandemic and keep your distance from strangers. Ironically, we will be discussing how to turn strangers to mutual as per requested by all of you. Being an extrovert, I always find myself is in ease to make new friends as I love to challenge myself to do extraordinary things. I also enjoy the rush of the adrenaline inside my body whenever I initiating to start a conversation with strangers. Today's video will be helpful for those who are a little bit shy to mingle around and for people who don't know what to discuss when they are in a conversation. Without further ado, let's start! Firstly, you need to detach yourself from every possible outcomes. When you don't expect any outcome, you won't be disappointed or offended if someone doesn't respond to you. There's a difference between perceived outcome and what happens. How many times have you worried about a worst case situation only to find out that it turned out much better than you anticipated?
She's got a point.
If you don't expect any outcome from whatever you're doing, then you can be in the present moment and adjust accordingly. If they reject you, it isn't about you. It's about where they are mentally at that moment. So don't take it personally. If they pass up on the opportunity to connect with you, then they miss out on something great. The fundamental element to start a conversation is to say the magic word, "Hi." It sounds so obvious, right? But it's the first big barrier breaker. You have to be willing to put yourself out there to start a conversation. I also noticed that people are more welcoming after you break the ice. Icebreaker questions are a fun and engaging way to learn more about someone and to keep the conversation going after you've initiated a conversation. It is not something that everyone wants to do because it takes some courage to go up to someone you've never met before and initiate a simple conversation. However, when you encounter someone who is not welcoming, remember that someone else will be.
I just wanna be appreciated.
You may ask, how can I start a conversation? Well, you can choose a wide variety of topics as long as they are appropriate for the people you talk to. Conversation starters with colleagues or professional contacts will look different than those with new friends. I always use these conversation starters whenever I want to make new friends. A great way to start a conversation is to ask for information from the person you want to talk to. This is an effective and natural way to build relationships with someone quickly. Even if you already know the answer to your question, it is still a great way to approach someone if you cannot think of another topic. For example, if you are attending a boring event and see a colleague you have not to talk to yet, you can ask them about toilet or cafeteria, I think. If you find yourself in a position to assist a person you want to talk to, seize the moment and offer them help. Offering help can make you likable and earn the trust of the person, especially when you show genuine concern. I always use this when I'm taking public transportation. See if you can find a topic you know the person is passionate about. Passions can get strangers talking and you can learn something new. Remember to keep the conversation friendly and positive. Since you now know how to start a conversation, it helps to know the best topics to talk about. The following topics rank among the most popular among people. You can ask questions on relationships, siblings, children, or even pets, so long as your communication skills are good and the questions are not too intimate. People will often feel proud to talk freely about their families. It is a perfect topic to engage in a small talk and learn more about a person quickly. People who are passionate about sports will gladly share their passion. You can ask questions about their favorite teams, tournaments, and sporting events. In the age of on-demand entertainment and blockbuster TV series, entertainment is an important talking point for many people. If you ask someone about their favorite TV show or series, they may share some recommendations, so it's a win-win situation. Being current on the latest news can help you start small talk easily with strangers and acquaintances. Whether you are a fan of traditional newspapers or follow digital alternatives new medias, you can always open a conversation with questions about local news happening in other parts of the world and others. However, it is generally best to leave political news out of the conversation. There are some topics are best to avoid when you are in the conversation. Asking questions that are too personal or sensitive can cause your relationship to get off on the wrong foot. They include politics, religion, age, controversies, and gossips. The key here is to try to avoid any negative conversations that might make people upset. Keep your conversation starters positive and you can start a good relationship with people you are talking to. Yay! Now that you have successfully keep up with the person you want to talk to, what to do next? To help the individuals you're engaging feel more comfortable, try to smile, maintain eye contact and confident posture. You should also be attentive to others' body language too. If you can tell that they are closed off and unresponsive, it may be best to move on and respect their space. It may not be a good time for them to build a connection with someone new at that time. The best way to keep someone interested in a conversation is to show an interest in their life. Everyone likes to talk about themselves, right? Even if you don't know a lot of a particular subject, keep asking questions to understand them. This will allow you to fully understand the information being exchanged during the conversation, to respond thoughtfully and help to build trust with the person you're engaging with. If your conversation has gone well and it feels natural to exchange contact information, consider exchanging business cards or simply offering your phone number. By doing this, you can follow up explaining that it was a pleasure to meet them and that you are happy to continue the conversation as it makes sense. Draw on specific details from your chat to let them know you paid attention and valued meeting them. Yay! Now you've
Dyslexia.
officially made a new friend. And I hate to say this, but that's all for today's video. I hope y'all like it. The bottom line here is just to be who you are and don't fake yourself to gain someone's attention. Me myself hate when I'm talking to people who are faking about everything and I didn't get the actual vibes from that person. People love genuine emotion exchange and hope to see the true version of you. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video for more tips from me. See you next time. Bye!